to eat, big guy. Thank you. Go get the other bowl. Good boy.
They know what's up. Yeah, I know. You see all the backpacks getting up ready. Didn't have to say a word to them. The backpacks alone say it all.
Whiskey. Free.
Actually, relatively calm right now. Harry wore himself out in the house.
Alright, it's our first time on these trails, so it should be exciting. This is bear country.
Bear County.
Lower private trailhead.
There's a deer.
Oh yeah.
Just saw
there it is. Nice eye, babe.
Could miss it. They smell it. Whiskey definitely smells it. Can't ignore me, can you? I think it was like less than a month ago we saw smoke coming like insanely down the street. This is what it was. They're controlled burning everything out here. That's why Florida doesn't burn down like California. We take control of this stuff. We were growing up, it used to be there were fires and they started managing it.
Make things a lot better and safer.
Yeah. We'd have fires crossing roads.
And then hopefully with the brush being shorter, you can see a bear coming before it sees you. I'm gonna walk in, but I'm pretty sure we need.
Morning. Happy 4th.
Oh boy, look at the boy. I'm surprised how many people are walking on this trail today. So today is July 4th. So the main purpose of this walk would be to tire these guys out. The fireworks tend to set Whiskey off big time. The big booms make him bark and growl and he gets all nervous. Free doesn't really mind it, doesn't seem to faze her. So the main purpose is to get them good and tired so maybe the fireworks won't bother them as bad, because a tired dog is a good dog and a tired dog doesn't react to things as badly. So we're gonna get some miles in and hopefully that helps.
They're wore out. The excitement today, as you saw this morning.
Their excitement totally wore them out on the way here. And then not only that, it's pretty darn humid here in Florida today, so that definitely plays a role in tiring you out quickly, I think.
Yeah, we are really grateful that it's really cloudy today.
This is not a place I would want to walk if the sun was beaming, because there is no shade. Beautiful place though, beautiful preserve.
Yeah. Spring, winter, probably a beautiful place to come.
And if we could come earlier, the amount of deer we'd probably see would be awesome.
We've already seen like 10. Back to civilization.
Do you need more water? You're not taking that in the truck.
This guy. Such a goofball.
All right, before we leave, let's go check out the water. This is actually the place we usually go kayaking.
It's probably my favorite places to go kayaking, especially early morning.
It is a hidden gem. A lot of people don't know about it. Pets are required to be on a handheld leash. So many people ask me why they're on a leash. It's because it says they're required to be on a leash. A lot of people go to what's called Rock Springs. That's Wakaiva River. You can go tubing and swimming in the springs. This is the lower part. So we're like 10 miles from that downstream.
Which runs into the St. Johns River.
Yeah. Due to the enormous amount of alligators in here, I will not be letting the dogs go in or near the water. In Florida, if there's water, there's gators, period.
Believe it or not, like a mile that way, there's like this island. Right up the island, you'll start smelling like an egg smell. And there's actually a natural spring that comes up. You can look straight down in it, especially if the water's not choppy or not disturbed. You can actually see down a bunch of fish and stuff in it.
Beautiful. The water is crystal clear and you can see all sorts of wildlife. Gators, fish, turtles, you name it, it's in here.
Morning.
So tired. This is a great place to come and kayak, hike, bike, trail walk. There's tons of deer out here. On this side is the entrance to where we showed you the kayaking. It is only $3 to park your vehicle here and $2 if you walk in or if you're on a bicycle. On the other side of the street is where all the hiking and biking is. This place is beautiful. It's really quiet. A lot of people do not know about it, so there's not many people that you pass out here. Good boy. All right, Whiskey's ready to go home. He is hot. So the first part of July 4th adventure was hiking. That's done. We're gonna go home, take a break, and then see if I can wear him out even more before all the fireworks start. All right, load. I stink. You stink too? Hold on.
Look at the baby cow. Oh my god. You ready to be home free? You home. I know you home. Round two.
Alright, who's ready for round two? One of their favorite places, the field. Oh, your nails. No, you gotta wear it, not eat it. Alright, we just gotta grab toys and let's go.
You ready? Go play? You getting ready to play? Yeah.
Fisher got close enough that they could not contain their excitement. Where are we, dude? Alright.
Let the excitement begin.
Try that.
Oh, can't do anything without toys.
This is a Chuck It Squirrel, I think they called it. It's got some weight to it, but it's thick. It's heavy, but it flies.
It's got some distance. Look at that. He's done. You're done. Good boy. More.
You too, huh? A lot of people ask me about this water container. We take it everywhere because it's got the built-in bowl, which comes in handy. This is a button that you push and it pushes the water out. So you push it and the water comes out, which makes it really convenient. It holds just under a full gallon of water, and I'll make sure that I put the link to this in the description. I love this thing.
Free's thinking of going out here pooping for some reason. You alright, Free? She's whooped.
Alright, you guys done?
No problem, huh, guys? No problem. This is what the AC sees.
After that long walk, and this playtime at the field is not going to be enough to keep Whiskey from reacting to the fireworks tonight.
Hey, baby. I wanted to go to the field. It's not fair. It's not fair. I like being trampled over by the other dogs.
You're gonna be like, why didn't Bailey go? I shouldn't have to address this again. This dog is almost 11 years old. I live in Florida. She could not take the heat, nor can she take the activity of running around out there. Even if I took her to walk around, she would walk right in their path. And she would get trampled and hurt by them. The safest thing for Bailey is for her to be home. They need the exercise. They need to go out there and act stupid. She needs to stay home, relax, and be treated like the princess that she is. Right, girl? In Florida, you can always guarantee every 4th of July it pours before the fireworks. We consider it a blessing. But that means we're not getting any playing in before bedtime. Sorry, guys. Dinner time. Everybody's gonna get a strawberry. And to use the supplement, I have to mix it in with their food, so I use Chobani Greek plain non-fat yogurt. 2, 3. Wish I had an egg, but I don't. Okay, so this is a run-free supplement that we're using for their joints, and it actually made a huge difference. The lady at the store called it a miracle worker, and I usually am like, just try to stay away from when people use words like that, but I totally agree now. After using it, I saw a difference within days of using this. I was highly impressed with it, and I would recommend it to anybody looking for a specific joint supplement. This targets their joints specifically. And it's just like a powder form. And this is a teaspoon. And for Whiskey's size, he's 110 pounds. He only takes 2 teaspoons. So this full pound tub will last a while. Free gets a teaspoon and a half. So, 1, 2. I'm gonna mix Bailey's. Bailey's getting old too, so mixing her food with the yogurt makes the food a little bit softer and a little easier for her to eat. Free, I don't have to worry about mixing her. She will literally eat it just like that, powdered everything, just stacked. She's not picky at all, and she leaves nothing behind. Whiskey, being that I hand feed Whiskey, it's a lot easier if I just go ahead and mix it in. I will link this in the description below, but I will give you a heads up. It is pricey, but for what I saw with my own eyes, it's 100% worth the cost of it.
I agree. I did not want her to buy that. I made her buy the small thing, and we went to another one. We're back, and we paid like 3 times as much for this one. It's well worth it.
Free, go to your spot. Down. Banana. Yeast. Ah! I said yeast. Banana. Cupcake. Yesterday. Oh, almost got you. Yes.
Keeping on the toes.
People still ask why I hand feed Whiskey. I hand feed Whiskey because all of his life, through all of his training and everything, I hand fed him. So he's never really eaten out of a bowl. When he was a puppy, he started to show signs of food aggression through a bowl. So we just eliminated that. And now he only eats by hand. He turns 5 years old in December, and we have been feeding him his entire life twice a day by hand, and I'm going to for the rest of his life.
He also struggles to eat out of a bowl now. Like a whale has been in captivity. They don't know how to catch a fish. He struggles to eat out of a bowl.
Yep. On occasion, if we have certain things mixed in, like white rice that sticks to my hand really bad, I'll let him eat out of the bowl himself. But majority, I'd say 99% of the time, I hand feed him. If you're having problems with your dog in any sort of way, I suggest the first thing that you need to start doing is hand feeding. And one of the things that you need to do is you need to hold it in your hand, and they need to look at you. They need to make that eye contact before you let them eat it. It goes a long way in training. If you are doing training every day, use their kibble, use their breakfast and their dinner, and use that kibble as a training tool instead of giving them tons of treats. Lots of treats is not healthy for them. Using their kibble is a great way to feed them and get that engagement you want.
Pushing our bowl around. Clean as a whistle.
If somebody were to ask me what's my favorite trick that I've taught him, it would definitely be collecting the food bowls at night and in the morning. I love it. Good boy. Fire truck, never a good thing. Not sure if you can hear the fireworks. Well, he hears the fireworks, but at least he's not barking and going crazy.
More concerned with the phone staring at him when he's supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, I think he's more like, Mom, why do you have the camera on me? I'm trying to sleep. That's a good boy. Yeah. And Bree over there is a good girl. He's a good girl. Alright, I think the hiking and the playing, he worked like a champ. And I would say last night through the fireworks, it was a complete and total win going for a hike and then taking them out to the field. Whiskey made a little couple of grunts when the big mortars were going off from my neighbor exactly next door, but other than that, like nothing. He laid his head down and he went to sleep. He was looking at the camera kind of weird because normally we do not record at nighttime. Normally around 7:30, that's it. We're going to bed, that's the routine, so he's not used to having the camera in his face at that time. He knows that's the time to just go chill out and relax. But I did manage to get a shot of him just kind of laying there. A lot of people go and they spend their money on like the calming tablets that you can give them to help calm them down. It kind of makes them sleep. I'm not against people doing that, but this just goes to show, I've done this for 2 years straight now. He used to bark and whine and pant and pace and all that during the fireworks when I did not go do the extra work of tiring them out. So now I make sure I spend all day July 4th going and doing nothing but tiring them out instead of going and buying those pills or letting them whine and be scared and freak out, or blaring loud music to try to cover it up. I don't do any of that anymore. I'd much rather go walk miles with them and then maybe walk more miles with them or go play with them. So I understand some of you guys cannot go walk miles with your dog, but if you can play fetch outside, instead of doing 1 round, go do 4 rounds that day. not around their eating schedule. But go do it more. Make sure that you're doing more to tire them out. If you can't play fetch, do some training inside your house. Anything that you can do it multiple times that day, and it really helps just exert their energy. And then it's not such a big deal, because a tired dog is not going to have the reaction as a dog that's not tired. They're just too tired to care. So this just goes to show that if you just burn more of your dog's energy that day, you just do a lot more with them than you normally would do with them in that entire July 4th day, that you are setting them up for success for the July 4th night. You don't need the pills, you don't need all the extra stuff. Just make them use their energy, and it will benefit you so much later that night. I know you're seeing this after July 4th, but I wanted to give you a true video of what we do on the day of. So that's how it went, and it was a fun adventure. I will definitely be back to that hiking spot, but probably when it's cooler weather. And thanks for watching this one. I hope this gives you a little bit of help for maybe your next 4th of July, or even New Year's night is another night of big fireworks. See you on the next one.